Cass Bay, D-line, sophomore.
Preston Cox, D-line, sophomore.
Striker Woods, O-line, D-line, senior.
Riley Souther, center, senior.
Francisco Ortiz, O-line, D-line, junior.
Eric Frere, O-line, junior.
Michael Wynn, guard, senior.
Peyton Starling, junior, O-line, D-line.
Yair Sosa, linebacker, senior.
Denzel Vasquez, outside linebacker, junior.
David Rivas, running back, linebacker, senior.
Adrian Gongora, athlete, junior.
Ethan Long, quarterback, junior.
RJ Story, receiver DB, senior.
Caleb Staten, junior, linebacker.
Cameron Staten, junior, athlete.
Bennett Phelan, tight end, senior.
Andy Atangana, athlete, senior. Kendrick London, wide receiver, safety, junior.
Nash Smith, wide receiver, DB, sophomore.
Jeff Sonlock, tight end and defensive end, senior.
Adrian Hernandez, senior, athlete.
Bubba Tanner, athlete, senior.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. Purchase a new Ford vehicle from us, you'll be getting more than a great vehicle. We offer an exclusive 10-year warranty on all new Ford vehicles. Best selection we've had in years. 975 exit 336 or FordofDalton.com.
Go Catamounts!
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Come see us.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
54 years. How did we get here?
It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Dad, look, I found a lost puppy.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know. We can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Good evening. Welcome to Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium and Game 8 on this 2023 season. Our Dalton Catamounts are getting ready to take on the Cass Colonels here at Harmon Field. We are coming to you, of course, through the live stream on Brandon Brown Productions. My name is Ladarian Edgman, and I am joined by Curtis Carson. Before we go any further, let me get into our corporate sponsors, those being Adcock Financial Group, Associates of Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Bear Paper Tube, Builtwell Bank, Carpets of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Coel Banker Kennard Realty, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Services, Engineered Floors, Ford of Dalton, Jefferson's, which is open late after every home game, Hamilton Medical Center, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Oakwood Cafe, Pete's Care, Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brandon Brown Productions. Again, we are here getting ready to take on the Cass Colonels. Dalton comes into this evening's game with an overall record of 5 wins with 2 losses, 1-1 in the region. Cass comes in with an overall record of 4-3. They are also 1-1 in the region. Curtis, my friend, as this is such a massive, important game for both Cass and Dalton. Dalton next week has Calhoun, and then we finish the regular season at Cartersville. But you do not want to go into the region with 4 losses at the end. You want to be able to control your own destiny. We've already got that Hiram loss that's kind of hanging over our heads. Dalton desperately, of course, Cass is the same boat we are. Both of these teams desperately need to get a regional win tonight, my friend.
Yeah, tonight's big boy football. I mean, Dalton understands the enormous importance of this game. The coaches understand. Cass also understands. They've been very coy about what their lineup is because they're trying to kind of get in Dalton's head. And we saw some pregame activity, just some things to try to get Dalton off its game. I think Dalton's got to come out tonight. We need to get on top early. We need to stay balanced. Cass, that I can tell, doesn't necessarily have the best offense, but boy, did they have a good defense.
Yes,
I know that
yes, they do.
Cartersville struggled to score against them. They had a really tight game early against Woodland, which is the team they beat and we beat last week pretty handily.
Yes.
And then it kind of got away later in the second half. So Dalton wants to come out and start fast. We've been pretty good at doing that. As long as we protect the football, I think we're going to be okay. But we just got to make sure that we play a clean game of football tonight, and that's going to be the objective.
You're exactly right. If Dalton plays Dalton football, I like our chances. I like the way things will go. But you got to get it done. You know, you can practice as hard as you want to, but you have got to get it done on the field. Cass is a very good team. And to show you how crazy the ending of this region alignment can be, last week, of course, we beat We beat Woodland 42-7. They beat Woodland 42-12. So we beat them 5 points worse than what Cass did. But last week, Cass takes Cartersville, who is always a powerhouse, into overtime. Calhoun and Cartersville, we know Calhoun had a big lead, and Cartersville comes back and beats Calhoun there at the end. So, you know, you can't always go by that, but it's just something interesting for us fans to talk about. This just shows you these two teams are pretty evenly matched, and this is a very winnable game, but Dalton has got to play disciplined, sound football to win this game.
Yeah, I remember last year when we went to Cass and walking the mighty bleacher steps of Cass and then up to the
Georgia's version of Mount Everest.
I was out of breath. I still think I'm out of breath.
You just caught it the other week, didn't you?
Yeah. But it was back and forth, and we ended up winning with a field goal. So
yes.
I don't expect tonight to be much different. I think it's going to be a really tight game. Dalton's got to make sure they maintain their composure. I know Cass is probably going to try to get in some of our Cats' heads, and we got to make sure that we just control the ball, control the clock, and just have a good, clean game.
You're exactly right. If you are watching the live stream, you see our captains are on the field. Your captains for Dalton, left to right. Number 1, Bubba Tanner. Number 75, Stryker Woods. Number 2, Adriel Hernandez. And number 3, Jefferson Locke. Curtis, we have our Dalton Catamounts entering Harmon Field, but they're coming down the stadium instead of coming through the traditional red football helmet. This is the first time I can ever remember Dalton High School doing this. Coming down the stadium right between all the fans.
Yeah, this is pretty special. I kind of did this during the North Murray game, and I think the players really enjoyed it. Gives them a connection to the fans. And, again, tonight's such a powerhouse and such a big night. Dalton needs all the momentum it can get and all the I really want to say the motivation is what I'm trying to work for. They can have, and I think this is going to give them that edge.
I love this. This is, as long as this stadium has been here, as the long tradition of Dalton High School football, this is the first time I've ever saw this. Of course, last year, my friend, it was our game against Cartersville when our Cats came on to the game. Back in black was the theme, and we were black jerseys, black pants, red helmets. Well, we got that same uniform tonight, but we're coming through the stadium instead of through the traditional red Catamount football helmet. So pretty cool, and I know the boys loved it.
I mean, I know Dalton started fast against pretty much every team we've played, minus Cedartown maybe. And we even had a chance against Cedartown to go up early and kind of had a miscommunication. So Dalton wants to start fast tonight. I hope we can get it done. We need to get on them early and get a good comfortable lead. I think that'll help Dalton continue to win this game.
Here come your Dalton Catamounts, 5-2 overall, 1-1 in the region. Big winners off of Woodland last week, 42-7. Going to be a very interesting game. These two teams, again, seem to be very evenly matched. And as Curtis has alluded to and what some of the stuff we saw earlier, lots of emotion, going to be a lot of intensity in this game. So this time, let's get it going. It's always fun watching that band sprint off the field because they got some good speed out there.
Yeah, I might have to recruit some of them.
I'm telling you.
Some of our guys playing both ways.
Those girls in the color guard got some pretty good speed themselves.
All right, Dalton won the toss, so we're going to kick off to Cass. So we're deferring to the second half, so that helps us.
Okay.
So you want to set the tone early here.
Those gold numbers on those white jerseys are going to give me fits.
Yeah, I remember last year having that problem.
Oh, my goodness.
We've been doing that sky kick, and I can see the 20-yard line wide open right now. So I almost see this happening again. Let's see what happens here. But that kick has been really effective for Dalton of late.
Number 20, Adrian Gongora, will be the one kicking off.
Looks like we got the Gunners on the right side, so.
Dalton, black jerseys, black pants, red helmets, looking good. Now let's put the action behind the looks.
Yeah, it's time to play.
Thank you for choosing to spend a portion of your Friday evening with us as we are underway from Harmon Field. Number 5 for Cass is going to be returning the ball. He's on his right-hand side. A great tackle by number 20, Adrian Gongora.
The kicker.
The kicker.
But, Adrian plays the corner as well.
Number 5, Braylon Hill on that return for Cass. Cass will come out 1st and 10 from their own 32-ish yard line-ish.
Yeah, Gongora, man, he is an athlete. And
That's a great hit.
He came up and he laid the hammer on that one.
He did. That was a great hit. I love it. Adrian says, all right, kickers can tackle too. All right, Cass. 1st and 10 from their own 32. Quarterback for Cass, number 6, Brody McWhorter. And we are going to get our first look at the Colonel offense. McWhorter faked the handoff, kept the ball, and he has already picked up a first down on the very first play. Quarterback keeper, nice fake.
Yeah, because he had me faked that. I'll be honest,
exactly.
I thought the running back had it.
It looked like it was going to be a jet sweep, and he faked it, and he kept it, and he picked up about 12 yards. So, again, 1st and 10 for Cass, this time from their own 44.
We saw a lot of this last week with Woodland, so.
Was it Cedartown or Hiram, Curtis, that did all that misdirection stuff that gave us all fits? Okay.
But Cedartown was more effective than Rockmart was.
McWhorter going to throw it out here, and it was intended for number 0, which is Sokovie White, the Georgia commit. Pass was incomplete. That'll be 2nd down and 10, Cass, again, from their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, Cass has a lot of commits, I guess, and,
yes.
Really good players. So Dalton's going to have to be on their A game.
I remember last year when we were covering the Cass game, we were talking about Sokovie being the Georgia commit. And, of course, he was a junior. Now he's a senior. So I know Athens is going to be waiting on him. 2nd and 10, Cass again from their own 44. McWhorter, your quarterback under center. We got whistles, and we got a flag on the play. It's
illegal substitution, Dalton.
Yeah, it was. That's a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 now.
But did we have too many on the field? I guess they do. And we're going to get another one if we don't be careful. So they're trying to figure out the personnel.
Yeah, somebody's wanting to play that's not supposed to be out there.
I was looking down at Gangora, and he was kind of covering over this number 0. And I'm like, we're giving him a lot of respect for sure.
2nd and 5, Cass. Ball now up to the 49. McWhorter going to drop back. McWhorter had some pressure now. He's going to roll out. He's under pressure again. Number 10, is that not going to be intentional grounding? He had not broke the pocket.
I think they're going to say that somebody was in the area maybe, but there's the flag.
There's the flag. Number 10, is that Caleb Staten?
It's Caleb Staten,
Caleb
yes.
was pressuring McWhorter, but I do not believe he had
he didn't break the pocket.
Gotten outside of the pocket.
Ball didn't go past the line of scrimmage whether he did or not, but I'm wondering if he was wondering if the player was eligible. So that's what they're kind of discussing, because if there was an eligible player in the area, then it's not a flag.
They're going to wave this off. They're waving that off.
Because there was an eligible player in the area, although we know what he was doing, but because he's eligible, it's what it is.
Okay.
Hey, good pressure by Dalton there. Let's not take away
Staten did a good job on that.
Yeah, from what the defense did there, because we were through the line as soon as he snapped it. We need to do that again, get some pressure on the quarterback for sure.
Hats off to Caleb Staten for putting pressure on McWhorter. All right, 3rd and 5. Cass from their own 49-yard line.
Oh, we got a bust. All right.
We got a flag again. This one might be going against Cass. It is. So that 5-yard penalty that we gave Cass is going right back against Cass. So that's going to take it back to 3rd down and 10, back to the 44.
That helped Dalton because we had a miscommunication down here on the 3 receivers to the left. We had Adriel and Anti Antigania trying to figure out who's covering who. So got Peyton Starling coming off the field. Adrian Gore is coming back in.
We're playing musical chairs with our defense here, and I think it's might be giving Cass a little bit of some fits here. But Cass has got 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Single back in the backfield with McWhorter. McWhorter with the ball. Back in the pocket, looking for somebody who's got plenty of protection. And he has got a receiver out here, but that's going to be what a catch by number 1. Is that Sokovie White?
That's him.
There is the Georgia commit. 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sokovie has struck for Cass. It's 6-0 Colonels.
All right, 2 problems I saw on that. We've got to get pressure on the quarterback. He had all day to throw the football, and then Bubba's got to knock that down. Sokovie's just taller, and he can jump. I mean, we saw that last year, and he just kind of went right over Bubba Tanner. Tanner was there to make the play, but he's just an athlete and just out-athleted one of our better athletes, to be honest.
The kicker is number 43, I do believe.
Man, we're going to have to make sure we stay on that.
We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America, and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Right back here with you from Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. We've played 1 minute. Cass, we've had 3 or 4 penalties in that 1 minute, back and forth. And then Brody McWhorter, quarterback for Cass, hits Sokovie White, who was well covered. But White, being the athlete he is, scored a touchdown. Dalton's going to return the kickoff up to about their own 40, looks like their own 42-yard line, where the Big Red offense will come out 1st and 10.
Yeah, we got good field position there. I mean, on that last play, you tip your hat to him. he made a good play.
He did. He did.
DBs were there to make the play, and we just tried to go for the interception.
They did all they could do.
Yeah, I think you got to take a mental note and just understand the type of athlete that young man is.
Put 4 guys on him next time. All righty, we got Ethan Long going to be, of course, operating from the shotgun. Adriel Hernandez straight behind Ethan. One receiver to the top. Going to pitch back to Adriel. Adriel is going to be tackled for a loss, maybe a loss of 1. I could not get a number on that. Looks like, well, okay, they're going to give him forward progress. Got back to the line of scrimmage, so thankfully no loss, but we didn't gain anything. So it's 2nd and 10, again from our own 41-yard line.
Yeah, Dalton just trying to play a little power football there. And, I mean, Cass has got a really good defense. Cartersville's a good team, and you hold them to the number of points they scored.
You take them to overtime. So Dalton should be the beneficiary of offsides against Cass, so that's going to make it 2nd and 5. If they'll do that one more time, we'll get a first down.
Yeah, that hard count is really effective for Ethan. We've seen that over and over again.
The only one that don't like that sometimes is the offensive line when they're getting rolled over like that because they can't do anything.
But I'm sure I'm not sure who he knocked down, but I think it was Stryker, and I'm sure Stryker's okay with it.
No, it was on this side. It may be Michael Nguyen. I'm not sure. It was the right guard, looked like. Anyway, 2nd and 5. Adriel with the ball. Adriel has got forward progress maybe to the 50. I don't know. We're going to see.
Yeah, it was right there at. I think we're going to give him the 49, but I think it was the.
It's going to be 3rd down and short. 3rd and, let's see. All right. Midfield, so it's going to be 3rd and 1, Dalton, from midfield. Cats just need to get 3 feet down to the 49 to keep this set of series going.
Sometimes that 3 feet's hard to get.
It might as well be 2 miles sometimes.
Especially when they're as big as Cass is. Cass's front line's pretty big.
We don't play anybody normal size.
We don't.
Everybody we play is big. Ethan going to roll out of the pocket, and he's got Jeffson Locke. Great catch by Jeffson. No flags. First down, Dalton.
Yeah, we're going to need Jeffson to have a big night like he's had pretty much the whole year. Offense and defense. He's going to have to be in the backfield. So great play right there, called by Coach Long, and Ethan and Jeffson executing.
A great job on that offensive line for giving Ethan time to hit Jeffson as it's first down from the Cass 41-yard line. We got Jeffson Locke as the H-back, Bannon Phelan as your tight end. Ethan's going to roll out of the pocket, rolling to his left, looking for somebody to get open. Ethan is going to keep the ball, and Ethan's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 before he's introduced out of bounds.
Looked like they tried to do a stop-and-go route with Kendricks London, and the Cass Colonels did not bite.
Did not bite.
But, he got 3 yards. That's not a bad first down.
This stage of the season is not like the first game when we played North Murray. By now, people have saw you in plenty of film throughout the year. They know what you're going to do. It's hard to fool teams right now. All right, Ethan's going to hand this one off to Adriel. Adriel with a good run. Adriel with another good run. Adriel Hernandez is down to the 20, inside the red zone. I do not see a flag. First down, Dalton.
That was a nifty run by Adriel Hernandez there.
Man,
he's kind of squirting sideways through the line.
Did he ever put on some great moves
Had
there?
A spin move in there. I mean, he's hitting all the buttons on Madden, was it 2024 or something like that?
Yes. Yes, he is. What we got? We got number 1, Bubba Tanner, number 5, Kendricks London at the top. Number 3, Jeffson Locke, and 13, R.J. Story to the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. 1st and 10, Dalton from the Cass 19. Ethan's going to throw this one out here, intended for number 1, Bubba Tanner. Pass was a little bit long, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 again from the Cass 19.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad location from Ethan. He kind of threw it where Cass couldn't be.
Right, they couldn't pick it off.
And unfortunately, Bubba just couldn't get there.
So 2nd and 10, again, Dalton just barely inside the red zone of Cass. Cass leading 7-0. Our Cats looking to answer. Again, a very big and important region game tonight with the Colonels. Adriel has got this one down to the left-hand side. Adriel is doing his normal thing. Adriel's inside the 15, so it's going to be 3rd down. And let's see where they're going to spot it. 3rd down and about 4.5 or 5, it looks like.
Yeah, 4.5. I think you're right. I mean, we're getting pretty good success running kind of between the tackles right now. So I don't see Dalton doing anything different there.
Line's doing a very good job for the Cats.
Obviously, this is a big down right here for Dalton. You can get within a yard, maybe you go for it. Maybe you take the points. I don't know. We'll see. But
Adriel was in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan is going to hit number something.
Got a flag, so it's got to be something against Cass because it was nobody else in the area except the tackle. So
pass was going to number 5, Kendricks London, and I guess Curtis said we do have a flag on the field. Whoa, penalties against Dalton. Pass interference against the Big Red.
That was an awful late flag. I mean,
wow.
You threw that thing like a mile.
He did. That was
10
very
minutes
late.
After the play.
Very late.
Okay.
And when you throw a pass against the offense that late, it really makes you question the call.
It's very hard to see what you just saw because that was a really late flag. Like you throw that early, I don't know if he needed time to process what he saw, but man, that was a late flag. I was thinking face mask or something. Well, that puts Dalton really far back, so we got to be careful here, but we also need to score.
Big Red now has got the ball back on the Cass 29 as it's 3rd down and 20. Wow. We got 3 receivers at the bottom. We got 13 R.J. Story to the top, single coverage, flag.
No,
we may have a timeout. We got a timeout on Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know. We can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Right back with you here at Harmon Field. First quarter, 7:20 left to go in the opening quarter. Cass leading 7-0. Dalton hit with a very big offensive pass interference call. Makes it 3rd and 20. Ball's back to the Cass 29. Let's see what the Cats going to dial up on this play. Ethan with the ball. Ethan's rolling out of the pocket, looking for someone to get open. Pass is going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 20 from the 29-yard line, Curtis.
This is a hard call right here. I don't know if that's a long field goal. It's not really puntable because what we're going to do, punt 10 yards?
It's a 46-yard field goal from right there.
So this is you're in no man's land, but you've got to get past the sticks. Got a little rain starting to fall.
Man, that penalty was big.
That penalty was big.
Golly bum. We were around the 9. We were at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, and it was painful to watch, to be honest, because it was a very late flag for the penalty they called.
Got a little shower passing through Harmon Field right now. Ethan with the ball, rolling out of the pocket. Ethan's in throwing it. His pass was intended for number 5, Kendricks London. Pass is incomplete. Cass will take over on downs from the Dalton 29.
All right, so your defense has to stand up now. You've got to give your offense a chance.
We had a possibility there. We thought we were going to look at a chance to tie the ball game. Flag comes out very late and throw 2 incomplete passes after we come back from the timeout. So Cass will take over 1st and 10 from their own 29.
Yeah, Cass was playing somewhat of a blanket coverage, and the holes were there to get the ball, but it was very tight windows for Ethan to throw into, and he just didn't feel comfortable, which I don't blame him.
Not a ton of play calls for 4th and 20.
No, you don't really have a lot on their play sheet for that. And you really don't go for it a lot on 4th and 20, to be honest.
And again,
that's one of those very special plays.
You're looking at a 46-yard field goal, and that's not a given with high school by no means. Again, number 6, Brody McWhorter, your quarterback for Cass. Dalton defensive line giving pressure. McWhorter's going to take off, going to pick up about 4 or 5, looks like.
Good defense by Dalton. I mean, he just scrambled and made something happen, but they were in the backfield. They wanted to do some sort of quick pass.
McWhorter picked up about 3, so thankfully he didn't get quite as much as I thought originally. Ball is now on the 32, so it's 2nd and 7 cast. The Colonels need to get up to the 39.
Yeah, this is a big defensive stand from Dalton. You don't want to get too far behind for this team.
No. You do not need to let them score right here at all. Dalton in a 4-man defensive front this week. Again, McWhorter, your quarterback. McWhorter kept the ball. That's a great job by staying home by the defense. Is that Jeff Son?
That's Jeff Son.
Mr. Jeff Son Locke, Mr. Everything this year in his senior year. It's 3rd down.
That's about as good as you can read a play. He could have had the running back. He went for the quarterback to make the tackle, but he was there to make the play on the running back if he'd have handed the ball off. So great read by Jeff Son to make that tackle and keep Cass from gaining any yards right there.
That's right. It's 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down here for this Dalton D, because if we can stop them, Cass will be, of course, punting, and hopefully Dalton can get some kind of decent field position out of this, as we're down to 5:44 left to go in the first quarter. Again, McWhorter in the shotgun. McWhorter with the ball, rolling out of the pocket, stepping up, and he's taking off, and I thought we had him back there.
Ooh,
pass was incomplete. That was a dangerous pass for him to be throwing, because he was going down as he threw. 4th down. Dalton defense is doing a fantastic job on these Cass receivers.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just saw something that caught my eye. Bubba didn't go for the interception. He went for the bat down, and he learned. I mean, because he went for the interception. There was the same, very similar play right there. I think it was like 3rd and 10. When they got the touchdown, they had the long pass.
Yes.
People are in position. So great job by Bubba Tanner.
Speaking of Bubba's back to receive this punt. That one will probably roll, and what's Bubba going to do? Bubba's going to pick it up. Bubba around his own 35, steps out of bounds, just shy of around the 38-yard line, just shy of the 40. And so Dalton will have their 2nd offensive possession to start this game.
Well, it's Dalton's turn right here. They had a good offensive drive going and just got stymied by their own mistake. I mean, so right here, Dalton needs to answer Cass and get back even.
Yes.
And defensively, other than the one.
Dalton's done a great job than that one.
Other than the one play.
And they did a great job on coverage.
Yeah,
the guy just
Dalton.
made that's why Georgia signed him.
We saw him last year do the same thing, except he did it on defense.
The pick six, yeah.
So, I mean, he's obviously a very good athlete and one of their better players. So
when we see him, it's always in a big play.
It always. Let's let that be the only one tonight.
Amen. All right, 1st and 10, Dalton from their own 37-yard line. Catamounts' 2nd offensive possession to start this game.
I mean, Dalton had success early running the football, so you can't get away from that. You're only down 7.
Dalton's balanced attack is working well. All right, Adriel's going to run this one. I've got a flag already on the play. Adriel gets about 6 or 7, but we got laundry on the field.
Got to keep it clean.
Do we have a hold here?
I'm sure it is.
We've got holding against – we got a chop block there.
Why'd you do hold? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, he gave us 2 different signals.
Yeah, you gave us a hold and a chop. I mean, which one is it?
I mean, really?
I think the chop block, is that a 15?
Yeah, it's a chop block against Dalton. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Man, we are just shooting ourselves in the foot.
That is not what we need.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, we are just we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We can't have this. We got to clean up the football.
That's 1st and 25.
Yeah, I mean, it was 15-yard penalty. So
ball is on the 21-yard line. Ethan under pressure, going to throw out here to Bubba Tanner. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Take it. All righty, Bubba's going to get out just shy of where the original line of scrimmage was.
Great play call there, and great execution by Dalton. Just a little bubble screen to Bubba right over the offensive line or the defensive line. And what did he pick up, 12?
He picked up 12 because it was 1st and 25. Now it's about 2nd and 13. Dalton with the ball up to their own 34-yard line. Great job by Bubba Tanner as Ethan was coming under some pressure there. Dalton with a single receiver to each side. Adriel again on the run. Come on, Adriel. Come on. Great job, Adriel Hernandez.
I will tell you, one of the things we talked about the pregame with some of the shenanigans going on down on the field, one of them was Adriel was not part of it, but he was a recipient of it. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
He was not involved at all, so don't want. But he is angry, is where I'm going with this. He is not taking what they were talking about kindly, and he's going to show them on the field.
Yeah, they were waving at Adriel, and sometimes you don't always use all your fingers when you're waving, but anyway, it's 3rd and 7. Dalton from their own 44-yard, 3rd and 3. Dalton from their own 44. Cats just need to get it to the 47. Ethan with the ball. Going to throw a little screen out here to Adriel. Adriel is going to be, oh my goodness, he is just short of the first. Oh my goodness, he is so close. 4th and 1. Dalton from their own 46-yard line.
So this is one of those hard decisions. You know, do you go for it, but do you give them good position if you don't get it?
Oh, man, this is tough right here.
The players are wanting to go for it, so let's see what Dalton does here.
I'm old school. Quarterback under center. Let him do a sneak. Surely can get 1 yard, but when a quarterback is used to being in the shotgun so long, it's not as easy as it sounds going under center.
Dalton is going to go for it.
Oh, my goodness. Let's hope for a good snap. We might be trying to draw, or Ethan's going to do a quick kick.
He's going to move Adriel over. Let's see what happens.
All right,
this is just
we're going to have a quick kick. There's the quick kick. Roll, roll, roll. Get down there, get down there, get down there. Go, 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 go. There you, good roll, good roll, good roll. Ball is down to the Cass 10-yard line. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Once again, right back with you here at Harmon Field. Game 8 on this 2023 season. Our Cats are playing the Cass Colonels in a very big region game. Both teams are 1-1 in the region. Desperately wanting to win this game. Cass with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 10. McQuarter, your quarterback, hands off. We got a flag and a whistle. Let's, number one is pretty upset with Peyton Starling. One was Sokovie White. There's a penalty against Cass. So that's going to back them up a little bit more.
That helps.
To the 5, I'm guessing. So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 5. If the Big Red can keep Cass this deep in their own territory, you can't help but feel good. And with the punt return, hopefully get some kind of return and have fantastic position. Well, let's not get, Darren, don't get ahead of yourself because we got to stop them first.
Cass, you're up 7. You don't want to make a mistake right here and give Dalton any momentum.
Yeah, they're going to be conservative, even though they've got 2 receivers to each side. McQuarter hands off, and that was Sokovie, number 1?
Kevin Harrison, but number 1, yeah.
Kevin Henderson.
Sokovie's
0. You're right.
Yeah.
I was trying to give him more than 1 jersey.
Yeah, we were there to make the play, too, and just kind of, I don't know, didn't tackle him. I don't know if we were going for the quarterback, but.
2nd and 9. He gained 6 on that, so it's 2nd and 9. Cass from their own 11-yard line.
Yeah, like we said, they're going to want to be conservative. They don't want to turn it over here, but Dalton also wants to keep them right here because we want to make sure we get a good field position.
McQuarter is going to be, he escaped the sack. I thought he was going to be sacked. He's not. He has aired one out here. Pass was intended for number 4. Is that 4? To number 4, which is Ja'Kai Baldwin. Pass was incomplete. It's 3rd down, 3rd and 9 for the Colonels.
That was great pressure on the quarterback, and he did a phenomenal job to get away and then just get the long bomb off. And good play from our defensive back. Who was it? Number 5, Kendricks London, playing defensive back there.
Well, actually, there was 2 back there. Kendricks was 1.
And you had
R.J. Story.
Yep.
2 very good guys in coverage for Dalton's defense. So 3rd and 9, Cass. We have got a timeout.
Injury here.
Got an injured Colonel. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. The injured Cass Colonel walking off. Looks pretty good walking off, so glad he's okay. Third down, 9 to go. We've got a light rain falling here at Harmon Field. Cass needs to get up to the 20-yard line as they're on the 11. So if our Cat defense can keep these guys down here, should get good field position.
Jeff
Good
Son.
job, Jeff Son-Lott. Going to tackle McWhorter at the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 9.
They didn't gain a yard.
Jeff Son-Lott is absolutely, well, this year he's having a typical game because every week we're calling his name in something big. If number 1, Bubba Tanner, gets any kind of decent return, Dalton is going to be in great shape.
Got this pesky rain kind of.
Boy, it would just be awful if Cass had a high snap here or a fumbled punt or something. Not that I would ever wish that
I like the way you think.
Not that I would wish that on anybody, but, you know, if it happens, it happens.
Football's football.
It is. Got 5 seconds on the play clock. We did not have a play clock last week at Woodland. We got it.
Oh, woo! I think you got a piece of it. Got a piece
of it. Have a block there. That one's going. Bubba's going to pick it up. Bubba around midfield. Bubba is going to be took down around the 35-yard line. Dalton, as hoped, has great field position to start this next drive. 1:05 left to go in the opening quarter. Great, and that was some great blocking by R.J. Story also.
It was really good blocking by R.J. You know, those are those hard blocks because you don't want to get that block in the back or the hold call or whatever they like to throw. I mean, it's almost every play, but R.J. did a good job of kind of giving Bubba a little room, and Bubba took it.
Okay, 2 straight drives. Dalton has had a chance to score, and something would go wrong. So let's hope that this will be the drive that Dalton is able to tie up the ball game as the Cats have it 1st and 10 from the Cass 35-yard line. Again, Ethan, your quarterback, going to drop back in the pocket. Got several receivers running out,
Bubba.
And Ethan's going to throw it out here to Adriel. Adriel is putting on some moves, and Adriel picks up about 7. No flags.
Great job right there by Ethan. But I'll tell you, Cass is playing. They're 30 yards off the football. They're not going to give us any deep passes. They want us to hit these intermediate passes and they're trying to make the play. So
that's okay. We don't have to go for the home run all at once.
I can see Dalton adjusting. You know, Coach Long, he's not a newbie to football, so he knows how to play the game, and he's going to make the adjustments.
All right, Ethan's going to hand this one off to Adriel. Adriel's coming around this corner. Adriel has got a 1st down, and Adriel is down around the 12 or 13-yard line. No flags. 1st down, Dalton.
That's a great run, but that was great blocking on the edges by the Dalton receivers. Adriel had all day. He had all kind of space to run. So great blocking for Adriel, and Adriel did what Adriel does, run hard and pick up yards.
We are down to 40 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Dalton inside the Cass red zone around the 13. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Dalton with 2 receivers to the top. And we got Adriel Hernandez. Touchdown, Dalton. The Big Red is 1 point away from tying it up. Great job, Adriel.
We've had a lot of success running the football between the tackles. Adriel put his right foot in the ground and kind of just stifled the defensive lineman, and he was in the touchdown zone, buddy. A touchdown zone. That don't make any sense, but I'll take it.
I wasn't going to say a word. All right, number 12, Asher Renfro, your holder. 20, Adrian Gongora, the kicker. Adrian looking to tie this game up. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up and good. We're tied at 7 from Harmon Field. 21 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
When I work from home, I need fast, reliable internet. OptiLink provides that with no hidden fees.
Our customers depend on us for great service and quality.
And that's why we chose OptiLink Internet.
As we serve the needs of our clients, we need reliable internet service. That's why I chose OptiLink as my hometown provider.
Some people say you can't get fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Right back here with you at Harmon Field as we're having some fun with Curtis and his touchdown zone call there.
Hey, I've created a new word. Let's all go with it. Let's use it. You know, we call it end zone and a touchdown. I just put them together.
Oh, we love it. We love it. We love him. We love it and Curtis. Adrian Gongora getting ready to kick off from the 40. 21.6 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. I got this mist falling or very light rain. One of those very short kicks, which are very effective and will be picked up. Take right there. Number 7, Andy Atagana with a fantastic specialty teams coverage tackle.
Man, Andy's he is fast, he is physical, and he come up and he laid the wood. That kudos to the young man taking the hit. He didn't go down, but Andy laid the wood to him.
He didn't tackle. He didn't fumble either.
No, I mean.
No, with this rain falling, you don't know just how wet that ball going to start getting here as Cass is going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line.
Go support the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band at the concession stand tonight.
I anticipate this being the last play of the game of the quarter.
17.3 seconds left to go. Speaking of the quarter, McWhorter again with the ball, going to hand this one off to number 1, Henderson. Henderson, that's a good run for Henderson.
That's a good first down run.
He gained about 6 or 7, looks like.
I think Cam, who was on the tackle
there?
He
got 8, Curtis.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good first down run. That's going to take us second quarter.
We are going to the second quarter. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And Lynn United.
We can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
Right back here with you from Dalton High School's Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. Cass with a second down and about 2, starting the second quarter here. We're tied at 7. Once again, both teams 1-1 in the region. Cass is going to run this one with a huge gain as number 1, Kevin Henderson, is going to take it up past the 50 into Dalton's side of the field, and that is a first down for the Colonels, as that was a huge run for number 1, Kevin Henderson, straight up the gut on that Dalton defense.
Yeah, Dalton's defense have been, stiffing or stopping that, and they hadn't the last two. They got 8 on the first one and 20 on the second one.
Oh, geez, they got an acre on that one right there. Brody McWhorter, your quarterback, number 6. Colonels 1st and 10 from the Dalton 47-yard line. McWhorter going to hand this one off once again to Henderson. Henderson's down to about the 45.
Whoa, there you go.
There's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Cass. Unnecessary roughness.
Now you keep your composure.
That reminded me of the block on the blind side.
It did. Where were you taking him?
It was time for him to go to the house, Coach. That's going to be a personal foul against the Colonels. That's a 15-yard penalty. That's what that Dalton defense needed.
Yeah, because Dalton had a couple of those first quarter that really hurt our drives, and now the Cass Colonels have done it to themselves. So
it was a great block. It was just a little bit too long after the whistle had already blown. I guess the penalty was excessive blocking.
No, I think it was blocking after the whistle.
We'll take that one too.
So, I got to ask again. It should be second down, correct? I see the scoreboard is still 1st and 10, which we know that's not true. We got second on the field because that was a dead play penalty, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Our dead ball penalty?
Okay, they got it now.
All right.
Second about 20, second about 22 or 23. Yeah, second and 22. Ball is on the Cass 40-yard line. They need to get down to the Dalton 37.
They are conferencing in the middle about something.
Maybe the call is excessive blocking. I don't know.
Right around the football.
Let's.
Okay. They were just determining if it was second or first down, is my assumption.
Okay. Yeah. All righty. Colonels back to their own 40, as that gave Dalton a lot of much-needed breathing room, and I'm sure their coach will have a little chit-chat with the lineman. McWhorter with the ball. Going to throw a screen out here to number 1, Devin Henderson.
This guy?
That was a flag that was thrown about 35 yards.
This is the guy to make the – there's like five officials around the play,
and
but
not
he's
one
calling
of them,
it?
Not one of them threw it.
He's called 2 of them, and it's been very – let's see what happens here. They're talking it out. Let's see what happens.
This is interesting here.
I don't know. We were the lineman right there, but you're kind of blocking. Let's see what they call right here. Just let them make the call.
This officiating crew right now is not making many friends.
Coach Carpenter thinks it might be ineligible downfield, so let's see what it is. Nope, pass interference.
Pass interference against ineligible man. That penalties will offset.
Offset, replay the down.
Wow, okay.
All right, we'll take it. But that was a very weird sequence.
Wow. Pass interference was called against Dalton. Ineligible man downfield called against Cass. That's why the penalty's offset. So after all of that, redo the play. It's like it never happened, but we know it did. All right, 2nd and 22. Cass again from their own 40. Again, as always, Brody McWhorter, your quarterback. Kevin Henderson. Henderson with the ball, going to come up the gut. And he's a tough runner because we are struggling getting him down, but thankfully we did. And Adriel's going to come out with the ball, but I got a feeling that's not going to count.
Yeah, I think it's a dead ball. Down by
He's
contact.
played down, forward progress. Everything else is already covered. So Dalton has Cass with a 3rd and about 17 or 18. Ball is up to the 45.5 for Cass. Big 3rd down here, Curtis.
Big 3rd down. We had a 3rd down possession on the first in the first quarter. They hit a long pass on us, so let's hope we can knock the ball down or get pressure on the quarterback would be a good.
Cass with 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. McWhorter back in the shotgun, looking for someone to get open. He's coming under pressure. Pass was complete to number 18. That's going to be short of a first. It's 4th down. 4th and about 3, though. Number 18 for Cass, Isaac Cope. All right, ball is at the 40, so it's 4th and 3.
This is that no-man territory. I was kind of watching Coach Carpenter down there. He was not happy with R.J. Story for some reason.
4 down territory here.
They picked up, what, 14 yards on that play?
Yeah, he picked up a chunk. 4th and 3 for Cass. Colonels are showing they're going for it. They're going to try to draw Dalton off. We're down to 7 seconds on the play clock. McWhorter shouting some directions to his team. And they are going to snap this one as Henderson with the ball. Great job, Dalton defense. He is going to be short of the first down. The Dalton defense has held. The Big Red will take over on downs. First down, Dalton. Yes.
Great job right there by the defense, but I've been kind of watching on the sideline here. Coach Carpenter, but he's coaching him up. He's coaching RJ up. He came back to him, and, you know, he believes in RJ. But right there, great job by the defense. Got to have the stop. Cass tries to go for it up the middle, and, you know, we've been really tough up the middle. They had 2 pretty good runs at possession, but the last 2 were not very good.
Dalton will take over at their own 39-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Great job on that Dalton defense as they take over on downs, holding Cass short of getting the first. 2 receivers to the bottom. We got Bannon Phelan and Jeff Sonlott going in motion. We're coming to this side. Adriel Hernandez with the ball. Adriel looking for a hole. Adriel to the 45, the 40. Adriel's going to go around the 40. No flags. First down, Dalton.
That play has been so effective tonight. I mean, just between the tackles again, and they can't stop it.
Bigger Head having a lot of success getting Adriel out here on the perimeter.
And then, you know, Adriel's so elusive and fast and physical. I mean, I don't know. Adriel's probably, what, 6'1", 210, 215?
1st and 10 from the Cass 39-yard line. Ethan with the ball. Going to throw one out here for number 8, Bannon Phelan. Bannon's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the red zone of Cass around the 14-yard line. No flags. You better believe it. First down, Dalton.
Man, I was just watching the replay. That was a beautiful play. Beautiful pass by Ethan. Great catch by Bannon. Great protection from the line. That's execution at its finest right there.
Bannon's a big young man himself, 6'4", 6'4 and a half. And he got it down to the Cass 14. Cats inside. I'm sorry, Curtis. Cats inside the Cass red zone.
I was going to say Dalton has had success moving the football.
Yes, you're right. We sure have. All right, Ethan's gave this one off to Adriel. Adriel looking for some room, and Adriel's going to be down around the 11-yard line. Maybe a gain of about 3 for Adriel.
That's not bad considering what he had. So,
as we've said before, Curtis, field starts getting much smaller down here.
It gets tighter. Those windows get tighter. I mean, Cass is pretty big up front. So everything just has to be a little faster and a little quicker, and your holes are a little smaller.
Other than that, no problem.
Other than that, no problem.
2nd and 7. Ethan waiting on the ball. Hand this one off to Adriel. Adriel's got some room. Adriel, did he get in? Did he get in? Yes! Touchdown, Dalton! Woo! Atta boy. 13-7 Dalton.
What a great run by Adriel. Again, there's nothing special about it. It's power football, and Dalton's just winning the power football right now.
13-7, 9:15 left to go in the second quarter. Adrian Gongor getting ready to kick the PAT. Guys, still got this little bit of a rain falling.
I tell you, they woke something up in Adriel.
They did.
I mean, he runs hard all the time, but, man, he is all on fire tonight.
Good hold, good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good. 14-7 Dalton. 9:15. We'll be right back at Harmon Field. Woo.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful, relationships, and help so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Welcome back to Harmon Field. Well, Curtis, my friend, we're up 14-7. We have stated many times tonight how important of a region game this is. Not looking ahead at all because this game is still in the second quarter, but if Dalton can win this game, the Calhoun Yellow Jackets come in next week. That right there just says enough, just their name. Right after that, 2 weeks from tonight, is the Cartersville Hurricanes. So, crunch time. We are in crunch time for playoff seedings, and so far, Dalton is looking great right now.
It is very important Dalton gets this win tonight. That way the next 2 games, Dalton feels really good about themselves.
As those high short kicks. Cass going to catch around their own 25. Great tackle by number 48, Yahir Sosa.
Man, he, again, our
specialty teams coverage has been,
and they have really laid the.
They will light you up. And guess what? It wasn't a Staten.
It wasn't a Staten, no.
Number 48 again, Yair Sosa.
Although Cass does have pretty decent field position, 41-yard line's nothing to
yeah, you know. They do. I like them starting back on the 20 myself, but
those short kicks, if they catch them and get some just 5 yards, it's a pretty decent return. So.
All right, Colonels from their own 41. 9:09 left to go here in the second quarter. Number 1, Henderson, your main ball carrier, Kevin Henderson.
Great job by the line there, and you had 36 making the tackle.
Denzel Vasquez. Henderson picks up 2. It's second down and 8. Ball is up to Cass's 44-yard line. They need to get just inside Dalton's side of the field, around the 49 to pick up a first.
Dalton getting pressure is really putting pressure on Cass's line and really their offensive coordinator, because he's not calling anything that's going to take time to
right.
open up. So
Cass with 3 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Henderson in the backfield with McWhorter. High snap. And Henderson has got the ball. First down. I do not see any flags.
Nope, a good run up the middle.
So Big Red gave up too much real estate on that play, as that was a big gain. And Cass is going to get a new set of downs, as they are now in Dalton's side of the field around the Dalton 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Colonels.
Yeah, I mean,
we saw that a few times tonight, Curtis.
We saw it. I mean, they're obviously trying to hit that middle, and sometimes it's effective and sometimes it's not, and that happened to be one of those effective times.
Again, Cass with 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom.
They're spreading this out and then trying to hit us up the middle, taking away our linebackers.
Right. And just like that right there. Striker Woods helped get that play started.
Yes, he did.
Striker, exactly. Striker blew that up.
Right
sure
at the
did.
point of attack. And it's going to take that, because if they're going to spread our linebackers and our safeties out to cover the pass, then we've got to make sure we don't let him get through the line.
Cass loses 1, so it's 2nd and 11. Again, Striker Woods did a great job of blowing that play up.
And that's hard. I can't tell you how hard that is to try to block somebody and tackle somebody at the same time.
Oh, my gosh, from his position. Striker is, for a defensive lineman, him and Peyton Starling both are very quick off that ball. All right, Henderson with the ball. And good job on that Dalton defense, as that's going to make it 3rd and long.
I think it was Striker in there again for the play. Striker is a huge Tennessee fan. I mean, he loves Tennessee as much as I love Georgia. And I kind of compared him to a David Pollock, and he's like, who's that?
3rd and 9 for Cass. They are at the Dalton 42. Of course, they need to get down to the 33. Henderson will be from the shotgun. McWhorter will be from the shotgun, as Henderson's right behind him. Cass with 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Here we go. McWhorter is going, he's looking, he's rolling out of the pocket. He's under pressure, and that's going to be an incomplete. That's going to be 4th down. 4th down, and the Dalton defense is playing very smart. Great job secondary, because there was nobody open for McWhorter to unload it to. So it's going to be punting time for the Colonels.
Yeah, I wanted to say, but I didn't want to jinx us, but 3rd and long is not Cass's strong suit. They want to be 3rd and short, and that gives Dalton defense an advantage because we're getting through the line and we're getting pressure on the quarterback pretty quick. So,
well, last time they punted, they did. It was like
they look like they're going to do some sort of
it
weird.
It was a regular punt formation. Seemed like last time.
Yeah, this is not a regular. I don't know. This might be one of the.
That's going to be one of those little quick kicks
type
like
things.
We do. Looks like McQuarter. He's going to be.
Or not.
Well, they are going for it. Okay. And that was not the smartest play as Dalton will take over on downs.
Did not catch Dalton sleeping at all. We were all kind of perplexed watching it.
That looked weird even from the snap.
Now, I'll be honest, we don't get to watch much film because they don't put film out. And, we don't, the players do. I don't know if Cass even has the play like we have with that the quarterback punt, so to speak.
Yeah, that quick kick.
Yeah, I don't know if they have that or not. So maybe Dalton was, not expecting them to punt it at all and was expecting to play defense. And it did not catch us and sleep it at all.
The Big Red will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Dalton already leading 14-7, 6:11 left to go here in the second quarter. Still got this light rain, misty type shower thing falling.
Just enough to be a nuisance.
Just enough to make the ball wet as Adriel Hernandez is looking for some room. Adriel is, we got a face mask, it looks like, on this play.
Yeah, it looked like they grabbed him pretty good. So let's see if that's what the call is. But
that'll be 15. Should be 15 against the Colonels.
Yep.
That's going to give Dalton the first down. That'll put the Big Red over on Cass's side of the field.
Give Adriel credit. He didn't really have anything, and he just put his nose in there and tried to get as much as he could.
He had nothing, and they had him getting 15.
And they ended up giving him 15 more yards. So in reality, that play goes for about 17 because he was 2 yards down the field when it happened. So
the Cass defender says, well, you didn't get anything wrong, but I'm going to help you. That'll move the ball down to the Cass 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Dalton.
You can see us trying to keep towels close by because it is getting slippery out there.
Yeah, it's just enough to be nasty.
Which you look at the radar and it wasn't supposed to rain. So
who knew? All right, Ethan with the ball. Going to throw one out here for number 2, Adriel. Oh, we got a flag on the play. I just saw. Pass was intended for.
We had ineligible downfield.
Pass was intended for Adriel, and Adriel almost caught it. But we do have a flag, and you're saying it's ineligible man downfield.
Yeah, Stryker was like 10 yards down the field. He kind of got a miscommunication there. I think he was thinking run play. So.
Yep, there we go. Well,
I mean, I looked up, and I see Stryker basically where the flag is at. That kind of tells me he's way too far. Yeah, he was. That ball being slippery, I mean, if he makes the catch, it wouldn't have mattered, but you'd like to see him make the catch. So, but it gives Cass something else to think about.
Yes.
Little
1st and 15 for the Dalton, back to their own 47. Ethan's going to hand this one off to Adriel. Adriel's coming around his same corner. Adriel is going to be took down around the 42.
Looks like he got the 5 yards back.
Right. It's going to be 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 11, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That wheel route is what I was trying to think about. And you give them something else to think about. Adriel's not just a running threat, but also a throwing threat. I mean, that's just another element to it. So we'll keep that. Well, yeah, keep that clock moving.
Big Red got it down to the Cass 42. All right, Dalton with 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan with the ball. Going to run out of the pocket. Ethan's still running out of the pocket. Ethan's going to decide to keep this one. Ethan's going to pick up about 5, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 3 or 4.
It's a great decision. I'm telling you, I think we're going to, I know that Coach Long's going to get into the locker room, and he's going to make some adjustments. They are just so far down the field, they're not going to let us throw it over the top. So we're going to have to cut the routes off about 10 yards down the field, and they're going to be wide open.
They might have been looking at the big pass, the wide open pass last week. That Ethan threw to Jeffson, where there was nobody in his area code.
It looks like they are not going to let us beat them deep. I mean, look how far he's 15 yards, and it's only 5 yards to get the first down.
3rd and 5, Adriel. Come on, Adriel. Come on, Adriel. That's a first down for Dalton. I do not see a flag on the play. Big Red's going to move the chains. First down, Dalton.
That's what you want to see right there, power football. Adriel, he is just a workhorse tonight.
He's going to rest well tonight.
He is going to sleep well tonight.
I'm getting a little winded just watching him.
Because, I mean, we've got Bubba that can run. We've got Adrian that can run.
Kendricks.
But, Kendricks, I'm talking about running back.
Yeah.
And it's been Adriel tonight. We got Bubba in the backfield. Adriel just needs a breather.
All right, Dalton down to the Cass 30 where it's 1st and 10. As Curtis mentioned, we got Bubba in the backfield with Ethan. 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Ethan's going to roll back. Ethan's got a wide open Bubba Tanner. Bubba Tanner's going to take it to the house, baby. Touchdown, Dalton. Yes.
As you like to say, no flags on the play. Touchdown, Dalton.
Strike up the fight song, band.
Boy, that was wide open, too. That was a great play call at the perfect time.
You saw that early.
That was a great play call at the perfect time.
That's going to put Dalton up by 2 scores, Curtis, in a big region game like this. We need that.
Yeah.
Adrian Gangor getting ready to kick the PAT with Asher Renfro, your holder. 20-7 Dalton, 4:09 left to go before halftime. Need a good snap, good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good. 21-7 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Welcome back to Harmon Field as the Big Red has took a 2-touchdown lead on the Cass Colonels. 4:09 left to go from Harmon Field at the half, or from half till halftime. I'll get my brain, heart, and mouth right together in a minute. All righty. Cass is going to field this one from their own 19. Colonels are very shifty. Got some great return guys. Do not hit him now. Number 4, let's see. Number 4, that was.
You had number
who? Number what?
You had number 30 for Dalton making the tackle.
Number 4, Ja'Kai Baldwin, and 30, you said, made the tackle.
Yeah, Cameron kind of made the initial hit. Cameron Staten, number 9, who's we always talk about on special teams kickoff.
Number 30, Will Rogers.
Will Rogers made the tackle thanks to our PA speaker here at Harmon Field. Rowdy Zizik helped us out with the personnel on that tackle. Cass will have it 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Colonels with 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Henderson in the backfield with McWhorter. Thankfully, Dalton has a 2-touchdown lead. The Big Red is doing a great job on that interior defensive line as there's 3 or 4 red helmets to introduce Henderson to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, they are just stuffing that run up the middle. Cass has had a couple of successful runs, but they've had less than more, I can tell you that.
It's 2nd down and about 8.5.
Big number 90 in the middle.
Cass Benton, a sophomore. That young man has got a bright future.
Yes, he does.
Dalton still with a 4-man defensive line. 3:25 left to go here before halftime. McWhorter going to throw it out here to number somebody.
I bet it's number 0.
Number 0, Sokovie White.
Yeah, he just looked on a different
He moved
level
like
of speed.
Sokovie. He moved like him.
He was not very slow.
He's got them Saturday moves.
It's a decent play. They've got to get their playmaker involved. We don't want that to happen, but that's what they're going to have to try to do, and we've done a good job of keeping that from occurring. So,
Colonels got the ball 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Cass with, again, 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Henderson in the backfield with McWhorter. McWhorter handed this one off to Henderson. Up the middle, the Dalton defensive line was ready. Very minimal gain. It's 2nd and long.
Speaking of Cass Benton, and I think it was Andy and
Tagana.
There you go. And Tagana.
Is there a flag? I didn't. No, I don't see a flag. I heard somebody say there was a flag. I don't see anything.
Nope. I think it's 2nd and 8, 2-yard gain.
We are laundry free.
They look like, I mean, we'll see what happens. They haven't really tried to go for too much downfield passing.
No.
But we're in the backfield, so.
Right. All righty. A quarter rolling out of the pocket. He's under pressure from Jeffson. Going to throw it out here, intended for number 8. Incomplete. He had it. He had it, and 18 dropped it. Isaac Cap.
That's a big play for Dalton, because if Dalton can get the stop here on 3rd and 8, we get the football back with about a minute and 45, minute and 50, depending on if you call it. I mean,
Depends on what kind of
depending on what they do. If they throw a pass incomplete,
right.
The clock's running, you call a timeout kind of thing. But we should get the ball back with plenty of time to score if we can get them off the field right here. Get a stop right here.
3rd and 8, Colonels from their own 41. 2:16 left to go in the second quarter. Getting very close to halftime. I don't see either band warming up, so I don't know if either band will be on the field during halftime.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Rain is rough on those instruments. Going to throw a long pass out here. He's overthrown everybody.
That helps.
It's 4th down.
That helps Dalton tremendously.
Yes,
you don't have. You've got 2 timeouts. You don't have to waste a timeout. You get the ball back with about 2:05, 2 minutes left. Depending on how good of a return Bubba gets here, you might have really good field position too.
Could you see us going up 28-7 before halftime?
I would. Yeah, I think we need to, and we get the ball back. Just so you know.
You're the master at remembering that.
So if we could come down and somehow get even 3 here, you feel real good. But
Curtis still remembers things that happened to him back in the 3rd grade.
I do some, and then I'll forget a name in 2 seconds. Oh, not a great punt.
Punter missed the ball, totally shanked it, but it's still rolling.
I'll take that.
And Dalton will take over around their own 34, 33-yard line. The ball rolled a lot further than it went in the air. 1:59 left to go before halftime.
1:59, so about 2 minutes left.
I want to send a shout-out to the Dalton Lady Catamount volleyball team. Lady Cats are your region champions. Congratulations to them. They have done a fantastic job, had a fantastic year. And on Wednesday, from our own Cats Den here at Dalton High School, our Lady Cats will be hosting the first round of the Class 5A state playoffs. You get a chance to come out and check out these ladies. They are well worth it. Very good team. Dalton, we got a flag on the play.
Uh-oh. Got a
substitution infraction against the Cats.
Yep.
71 was showing he's got some pretty good wheels for a lineman.
Yeah, he was getting off the field. We just had people in position. You can't do that.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Make it 1st and 15. Ball's back to the Dalton 29.
You know, you gotta be careful here too, Dalton. You want to score, but also you don't want to give them any time to get the ball and have anything to do with it either. So,
Adriel Hernandez, we got a flag on the play.
So Dalton is not doing. Oh wow, there's another 15-yard penalty.
Was it on us or them? I wouldn't.
Well, I don't understand how you don't throw the flag there. He literally just threw our guy down. I don't see how you don't throw the flag there. I can't. I don't understand it. Well, let's see what happens.
Don't get me started on that.
He had already thrown his flag, so. But I think they dropped their hat if they want to throw another one. So. Illegal shift, Dalton. I still don't understand. Like, that was a lot of extracurricular. Dalton's done a good job tonight of keeping their composure. Cass, however, has not. But they did not. They got away with that one. I'll put it that way, because
I think the Kentucky Wildcats need to be watching Dalton on keeping your composure.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to justify. But anyway, Dalton's 1st and 20 here.
.154, not much time's come off this clock, as Adriel Hernandez is going to get away from what would be tacklers. Adriel's got a good run. Adriel is going to get up to about his own. What a run by Adriel Hernandez. Careful. Yeah. Don't do anything to get a flag there.
Yeah, good job, Jeff.
Sometimes it don't take much.
Jeff Son picked up the ball and was like, here you go, Mr. Official.
Please ignore what he just did.
But, man, was that a good run by Adriel.
That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Who would have believed he'd got all that? Adriel going to be took down a lot sooner this time.
Yeah, that was a really good tackle by number 1, I think. Which they've got guys playing both ways as well.
Number 1 is Kevin Henderson, the running back.
Yeah, so now you're 1st and 3rd and 4.
3rd and about a long 3 or 4. 1:07 left to go.
If Dalton can convert here, I think you take a timeout, and then you really do set up some sort of offensive system to try to score. Because we are not looking. I mean, you're up 21-7. You don't have to score. You get the ball back coming out. So
3 more would be nice at least.
But I mean, I get the idea. You don't want to give them any momentum going in. We get the ball coming out. So Dalton looks like they're pretty content. Third and 4, I get it.
All right, timeout on Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. Purchase a new Ford vehicle from us, you'll be getting more than a great vehicle. We offer an exclusive 10-year warranty on all new Ford vehicles. Best selection we've had in years. I-75 exit 336 or FordofDalton.com.
Go Catamounts!
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Well, once again, with you here at Harmon Field, Adriel Hernandez on this carry. Adriel has, that was a wild-looking tackle right there, as Adriel's going to pick up the first down. They swung him around like a helicopter.
Let's see what Dalton does here. We only got one timeout left. We got 30 seconds. We did get the first down, so
they've started the clock. Chain gang's a little slow about getting moving over there.
I thought they were supposed to wait till the chain gang got to the.
I did too. Cat's up to the 46. Ethan is looking for someone to get open. Ethan's going to air one out. Nobody around. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock.
Yeah, I think Bubba got a little confused there. He kind of pointing at his chest. Ethan thought he was going to go long, and he didn't. 12 seconds. I think you just be careful here. That's a long ways to go in 12 seconds. Unless you can hit 40, 50-yard pass down the field, maybe you can set up a quick field goal.
Unless you had my kind of speed, you could get down there in a hurry, but they don't have my kind of speed out there, thankfully.
Yeah, the speed of what, a tractor?
If it's a tractor, I've gotten faster. All right, second down and 10. Dalton from their own 46. 12 seconds left to go before halftime. Big Red up by 2 touchdowns. Oh, that just looked ugly from the beginning.
Yeah, we're just going into halftime.
Yep, that's what it is. All right, we're going into halftime. Your score from Harmon Field, Dalton 21, Cass 7. Big region game here, and we'll be right back to start the third quarter, folks.
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
I chose OptiLink because of the great local service.
We know computers, and OptiLink knows internet with high-speed symmetrical uploads and downloads.
My customers depend on me for safety and security, and I need fast and dependable internet. That's why I chose OptiLink.
Some people say you can't have fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today, 706-529-1313.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. Purchase a new Ford vehicle from us, you'll be getting more than a great vehicle. We offer an exclusive 10-year warranty on all new Ford vehicles. Best selection we've had in years. I-75 exit 336 or FordofDalton.com.
Go Catamounts!
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And Lynn United.
We can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at TransformersTransmission.com.
54 years. How did we get here?
It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Dad, look, I found a lost puppy.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know we can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Cass Bay, D-line, sophomore.
Preston Cox, D-line, sophomore.
Striker Woods, O-line, D-line, senior.
Riley Souther, center, senior.
Francisco Ortiz, O-line, D-line, junior.
Eric Frere, O-line, junior.
Michael Wynn, guard, senior.
Peyton Starling, junior, O-line, D-line.
Yair Sosa, linebacker, senior.
Denzel Vasquez, outside linebacker, junior.
David Rivas, running back, linebacker, senior.
Adrian Gongora, athlete, junior.
Ethan Long, quarterback, junior.
RJ Story, receiver DB, senior. Caleb Staten, junior, linebacker. Cameron Staten, junior, athlete. Bannon Phelan, tight end, senior.
Andy Atangana, athlete, senior.
Kendrick London, wide receiver, safety, junior.
Nash Smith, wide receiver, DB, sophomore.
Jeff Unlock, tight end and defensive end, senior.
Adrian Hernandez, senior, athlete.
Bubba Tanner, athlete, senior.
Welcome back to Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Dalton, of course, with a 21-7 lead. Your corporate sponsors, once again, are Adcock Financial Group, Associates of Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Bear Paper Tube, Biltwell Bank, Carpets of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Coldwell Banker, Kennard Realty, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Services, Engineered Floors, Ford of Dalton, Jefferson's, which is open late after every home game, Hamilton Medical Center, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Oakwood Cafe, Pete's Care, Transformers, Transmission, and Complete Auto Repair, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brendan Brown Productions. Of our Catamounts, we're wanting to obviously hold on to this 2-touchdown lead because this is, as we said plenty of times in the first half, a very big and important region game for our Cats. And Cass, as both teams are 1-1, there's the opening kick to start the third quarter, and it's going to be coming down to number number two, Adriel Hernandez. We've heard of him.
We've heard of him once or twice.
Dalton is going to be looking to hopefully control this clock a little bit more and add on Curtis to this 2-touchdown lead because Cass has got enough weapons to make you suffer if you don't take care of the ball too.
Yeah, I mean they've got one weapon for sure, number 0, that can change a game quick. I mean the only score they have at the half was good coverage, great play defense, and he just makes a play. Right. So they definitely can score pretty quick. So Dalton's got to make sure they kind of keep their foot on the gas. They had a really good first half. Let's try to have a really good second half.
Dalton will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line as this ball is going to Adriel Hernandez. Adriel's looking for some holes, and he's not going to have much room as Cass kind of clogged up the middle there.
Yeah, protecting the football. They're definitely going for the strip, just like Dalton's kind of does sometimes. And
right.
We can get frustrated with it because we hold people up trying to get the ball out. So Adriel didn't have a lot of room to run there.
He gained 2, and that didn't look like to me he gained anything, but he gained 2 out of that somehow. So 2nd down and 8, Cats up to their own 38-yard line. We got Jeff Sonlock and Bannon Phelan coming to this side, 2 receivers to this side. None to the top. It's Adriel Hernandez once again, and Cass. This is an exact repeat of the last play as Cass, same side of the field, and Cass has stopped us before we had a chance to get going. So, Curtis, it's already 3rd and long.
All right, we got to make sure Peyton Starling's getting a little crack there. But they're starting to crowd the line of scrimmage a little bit. So I think the opportunities downfield are going to be there when Dalton's ready to take them. They've obviously made the adjustments knowing Adriel's ran the ball really well tonight, so they're going to shut him down as much as they can. So
we actually lost 1 on that last play, so it's 3rd and 9. Ball back to our own 37. Adriel in the shotgun, of course, with 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom, and number 2, Adriel Hernandez to the left of Ethan. Ethan's waiting on the ball, and Ethan's going to throw it out here to Jeff Sonlock. Jeff Son is going to be tackled, and Jeff Son's still going. He's going to be short. Going to be like a 4th and about 2 or 3 for Dalton as the Colonels has had a good defensive series here to start the third quarter. Yeah, 4th and 3, Dalton's going to be forced to punt, Curtis.
Yeah, it wasn't the series that Dalton wanted, obviously. That's the first 3 and out we've had all night.
I believe it is.
Even with the 15-yard penalty we had that put us behind the chain. So
let's hope that Adriel can get a good snap because, again, that ball is wet. So let's hope that everything goes well here. Specialty teams play can come in big in a tight game like this, and especially with a wet ball. Good snap, and Adriel gets away the kick, and that's going to roll. That's going to be a great, effective kick for Adriel. Ball is going to be going down inside the cast 10 around the 7-yard line. Great job, Adrian Gongora. We call Adriel so much, it's hard not to
say his name sometimes.
Exactly.
Adrian and Adriel sound very familiar. I've done it several times myself. But, hey, great kick right there by Adrian, pinning cast deep. We just got to make sure our defense is also awake, you know?
Well, they're 93 yards away from a touchdown, so let's make sure we keep them down here.
We had them deep in the end zone on one of the possessions in the first half and did a good job of getting the stop. They didn't do themselves any favor. I'm pretty sure they had some sort of penalty. I don't remember what it was, but backed them up 5 more yards. So
Cass is going to open up this possession with 1 receiver at the top, 1 at the bottoms, 2 backs in the backfield with McWhorter. Going to run this one out here is his number 1, Henderson. Henderson was a workhorse for the Colonels in the first half, and it looks like he's going to be picking up in the third quarter exactly where he left off in the first.
The difference I'm seeing right there is they had a fullback, so that's an extra blocker, an extra hat. So
yeah, it was like an I formation back
it was
there.
An I formation, exactly, and that's power football.
That's second and long too, Curtis, as he picked up 8 on that.
Yeah, I mean, so you're going to get one more blocker in there is kind of the idea. Looks like they're going at it again. So this is the adjustment to try to get one more block. They're thinking one more block gets their number one running back some more room to run. So
a quarter under center, something you don't hardly see anymore. He's going to roll out of the pocket. He's being chased by Stryker Woods. And I tell you one thing, I know Stryker did not sack him, but I was impressed with the speed of our offensive lineman, Stryker Woods. Of course, he's playing defensive line right now, but we know he's a two-way lineman. Stryker was hot in pursuit after him.
Yeah, Stryker's just got a motor that just keeps on trucking.
1st and 10 as the Colonels did pick up enough to move the chains. Colonels up to their own 26-yard line.
So the game of adjustments has begun.
Right. And this one is going to, is that Henderson?
Yep, number 1.
Number 1, Henderson. And every time Henderson gets up, he's always
angry
or yapping or
doing something,
swinging at somebody when he gets up every time.
Extra. But he got another good gain on that.
He did. 2nd and 3 for the Colonels as they are now up to their own 33-yard line. They're moving the ball on this Dalton defense.
Got a fumble.
Had a fumble. Looks like Cass might have recovered their own.
Yeah, I think the quarterback picked it up.
I don't know if it was between him and the center or if he just dropped it. I couldn't tell. But the ball did go on the ground, but Cass fell on it. So it's 2nd down. Good news is, yeah, it is 3rd down, ain't it? Good news is, Curtis, they wasted it down there.
Wasted it down and some yardage. So
3rd and a long 5 for the Colonels.
Yeah, Dalton could use a stop here, give our offense one more possession.
We are already down to 7:35 left to go here. In the third quarter, this rain has kind of subsided for a little bit.
The ball, when you're running the ball and not calling timeouts, it just
right. There's nothing to stop the clock.
There you go.
Great job on that Dalton defense. 4th down.
I think Jeff Son was in the backfield. It looks like Cass Betton was in the backfield.
Jeff Son Locke spends as much time in the offensive backfield as their own running backs do.
It's a great job by Dalton's defense. Now we got a punt from Cass. So a win by the defenses right now. And we can have that game if that's what Cass wants to have. If we want to have a defensive struggle, we are up 2 touchdowns. We'll take that.
I know it's risky. But let's make sure that they do punt this ball. They are. All right, good job.
Ooh,
we come without
Jeff Son was close.
That was close to a block. Ball is going to roll down to the Dalton 30-yard line where the Catamounts will come out. 6:38 left to go here in the third. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
54 years. How did we get here?
It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
I hate you.
1st and 10, Dalton from their own 29-yard line. Cats are getting ready for their next offensive series as we need to keep the ball a little bit and move it down the field as they are after Adriel, but Adriel has gotten away. Good run by Hernandez. Careful. We don't want to get any flags on us here.
We don't. They're definitely bent on stopping the run right now. So
Adriel is going to pick up about 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Dalton up to their own 33-yard line.
I don't see Dalton getting away from the run, but I also see the opportunity to pass a little bit. They are bringing their linebackers and their safeties.
We got some great receivers, and both of them have just got single coverage. Ethan's going to test it and going to throw it out here to, Kendrick London, number 5. No flags. 1st down, Dalton. Move the chains, baby.
That was great concentration by Kenny because that ball was tipped at the line.
It was.
And he had to kind of turn around to catch it. So great job by Kendrick London. Of course, he's just an athlete. It's one of those, we talked about Adriel, how it's just kind of natural. We just see the same thing with Kendricks.
Him too. Dalton up to their own 42. Dalton's going to hand this one off to Adriel. Adriel is got a kernel on him as soon as he gets the ball right now. Adriel gets up to about the 44.
Yeah.
And going to be a gain, looks like Curtis, of about 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 8.
We've changed the run a little bit. It's more of an inside give, where before it was off tackle. So I don't know if that was an adjustment by Coach Long to try to keep them off balance, but he's not had as much room to run.
No, he's not.
This half as he had the first half.
Again, 2nd and 8 Dalton from their own 44-yard line. Ethan with the ball, going to hand this off to Adriel. Adriel's coming around the inside. Adriel's got some room. Adriel's got some room. Adriel's got a lot of room. Adriel is still going.
Oh,
that's a face mask. Add 15 yards.
Yes, sir.
They saw it.
Well,
they saw it.
About half the distance to the goal.
Yeah,
but
I thought about that after I said it. That's going to be a huge gain for Dalton as the Big Red is getting close to hopefully going up by 3 scores.
Yeah, body blow after body blow, and eventually you just break one.
Half the distance, so let's see where this ball is going to wind up. If the official missed it, I think everybody at Harmon Field in the stadium was going to let him know there was a face mask on that play.
Yeah, I mean, it was as obvious as it comes, but so we'll take it. We got the first down, great run by Adriel, then another, I guess, half the distance. Puts us up to about the 7 or 8 yard line, 8 yard line.
Let's go with the 8. First and goal, Dalton from the Cass 8 yard line. Compliments of a face mask call on Adriel Hernandez.
Let that clock run. No need to get in a hurry.
There should not be any referee shortage because there's about 200 of them right here. And
2 of them up in the booth
at
here.
Harmon Field. There was officials all over the place. Let them know that was a face mask. Adriel, yes! Adriel Hernandez. Woo!
Have a night.
Big Red is up by 3 scores, Curtis.
Have a night, Adriel Hernandez. I mean, I think Cass probably should have been smarter at the beginning of the game and how they addressed Adriel, because he is on fire.
Do not give Adriel Hernandez any bulletin board material.
No.
It will come back to haunt you.
Because Dalton, I mean, Adriel's just not being denied.
Adrian Gongora getting ready to attempt the PAT. Good snap. Little high snap. Great hold by Asher Renfro. Kick is still good. 28-7 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Builtwell Bank.
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know. We can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Right back here with you from Harmon Field. Dalton has took a 28-7 lead on the Colonels as Adrian Gongora getting ready to kick off. And a short kick will be taken up by an up-back man. Great job, Andy Atangana, number 7.
When you need a tackle and you need a play, Andy's usually there to make it.
We have got some of the best tacklers on our kick coverage teams I have seen.
I mean, they are fast, they're physical. All right, that's great job by Andy keeping them from having, that's not terrible field position, but when you're kicking it to the 30, that's great job kick coverage right there.
He only got to the 33. First and 10 Cass from their own 33.
And I'm assuming we're trying to very much keep it away from the number 0.
Yeah, I think I would. There's a reason why he went D1.
Oh.
We got a flag on the play.
Procedure.
Woo, Striker Woods on a
perfect interception.
But will that count?
Yes, because it was on Cass. Come on, RJ.
RJ Story
I don't see any more flags on the field besides the first one.
So that will count.
And from what I saw, the quarterback moved. So let's see what the call is on the field. But
I was still looking at the sack that Stryker Woods put on Brody McWhorter before the interception.
Illegal shift. That's going to be Dalton football.
Dalton High School with the interception that counts. The Big Red is getting close to maybe going up by 4 scores. The wheels has fallen off of Cass here in the third quarter. The Big Red is the beneficiaries.
Not yet. I don't want to go too crazy yet, but
correction, the wheels are still on, Cass. There is nothing that's fallen off.
Let's not give them anything that's going to give them any kind of motivation.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that Cass. There's another Cass in Mississippi that's playing tonight too.
But, yes, we have set ourselves up into perfect position. I mean, you're up 3 scores. You just had a pick. I mean, I just kind of saw it, I'll be honest.
And I'll tell you, for a defensive lineman, that was the most perfect technique on a sack that Stryker Woods. He led perfect. You don't teach it any better than what Stryker Woods just did on that sack.
And you know the next time he goes to throw, he's going to think about.
Oh, my Lord. All right, Adriel Hernandez, who's done it all tonight. And there is going to be a minimal gain.
Whoa.
As
number 1 came running in. Couldn't stop and gotten kind of – all right, so let's –
Sorry, fans.
No.
I was looking at about 3 or 4 different things.
So let's see who this is on. Let's hope it's not on our player.
Very late flag. Did they throw it on a cheerleader? I don't know.
Let's see what it is.
Late flag.
We got to keep our composure. We've done a real good job. Cass has really tried to bait us tonight, and our guys have done really good keeping our composure. Let's see
what the
call is.
They started that stuff before the game even started. So let's see what this call is. All right, official, you've got all of our attention now. You are center stage. What is your call? Unsportsmanlike against Dalton. Unsportsmanlike. Offset. So it's all for nothing. Offset.
Well, that's good. At least you've gotten control. You're getting both teams, making sure you understand, like, we've got your number. Play football. Let's not do anything extra. There's no sense in it.
No. They were over there right in front of the cheerleaders. I didn't know if
number 1 couldn't stop. And I mean, he wasn't trying to be malicious.
One of the players had asked one of the cheerleaders out, or I didn't know. They were just right in front of them, and the cheerleaders had a front row seat to it all. But after all of that, penalties offset. This one has been chippy. Verbal stuff going on all night long.
So, I mean, something's going on with Andy right now, and I don't know what's going on. But let's get back to the offense. Dalton's got good field position.
We have got a huge game next week with Calhoun, so we need all hands on deck for next week. So let's keep our composure tonight.
It's 2nd and 8. Let's keep our composure. Maintain ourselves and make sure we play football. We've got a possession here that we need to convert on.
2nd down and 8. Curtis, after all that, I forgot it was 2nd and 8.
It's showing 1st and 10 on the board, but it is not 1st and 10.
No, it's definitely 2nd and 8. Got a good little breeze blowing through the press box as it's starting to feel like football weather. There's still discussions going on.
I think they were explaining to the Cass coaches about what happened.
Okay. The official down here was talking to RJ. I think everybody's had a private
as Rick Isaac used to say, the man with the white hat.
The man in the white hat. Okay. Officials have called a timeout. Fans, our cheerleaders, I'll get back with you in just a second. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Right back here with you from Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. Third quarter. Dalton on the Cass 16-yard line as Adriel Hernandez is going to take Going to take the handoff, and Adriel's going to get down to about the 15 or 14-yard line of Cass, where it's going to be third down, though.
Third and
about 6.
6-ish, yeah.
3:30. I'm sorry, Curtis. 3:30 left to go here from the third.
I mean, obviously Dalton's wanting to control the clock, control the ball. Adriel's had a heck of a night tonight.
He has. What's he got? 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns. I know at the half he had a $133.
Ethan waiting on the ball. Ethan's going to drop back in the pocket, going to throw one out here to Adriel. Adriel's down to the 10 or just barely inside the 10.
Didn't get the
That's
first.
going to be short, so it's going to be fourth and a long one, if not 2.
I think right here, what do you think? You do a field goal here, you go for it?
I personally do a field goal.
I think you take the 3.
Because
Adrian's been really good, been confident.
That's 27 yards from right there.
It's hard to determine.
Kind of break the wheel on that.
If you don't convert, then you give them momentum. If you convert, then you do put the dagger. So
well, we are going for the first down, or we're going to at least attempt to draw them off as the play clock is down to 9 seconds. And my goodness, it worked. There it is. There it is. That's going to be a first down for Dalton. I'm assuming it was there it is.
First down, Dalton.
First down, first and goal for the Big Red.
Perfect job by Ethan. He's gotten them twice on that play.
That is the last thing that defensive line needed to do.
That's exactly what Dalton's offense needed.
You learn it in Pee Wee football. Just watch the ball.
And the funny thing, it was the 2 guys on the nose that are right there at the football.
The ball right there.
Like, just watch the ball.
Oh,
Dalton's going to let the
how many times has Ethan done that to teams? First and goal, Dalton from the Cass 5-yard line.
So the clock's running.
Dalton was going to send out Kendricks London and Bubba Tanner to the top. R.J. Story in single coverage to the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Adriel with the ball. Adriel's got it. Did he get in? Did he get in? Did he
yes,
get
he
Yes! Touchdown, Adriel Hernandez. The Big Red is up 34-7.
Wow. I'm telling you, Adriel is on fire tonight. Have a game, young
Perhaps
man.
next time it's best to not say anything to Adriel before the game.
Leave him. And he did a good job.
He has. He's shown
of composing
he
himself.
Has shown a lot of composure
He said, I'll do it on the field. And that's the way you're supposed to do it. It's a game, I mean, your emotions are in it. It's hard not to get emotional, but it's still a game.
Adrian Gangora on the PAT. It's up and great. 35-7 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
When I work from home, I need fast, reliable internet. OptiLink provides that with no hidden fees.
Our customers depend on us for great service and quality. And that's why we chose OptiLink Internet.
As we serve the needs of our clients, we need reliable internet service. That's why I chose OptiLink as my hometown provider.
Some people say you can't get fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Back here with you from Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. The Big Red is up 35-7. 1:50 left to go in the third quarter. We have emphasized it all night how important this game is because it's a region game. Both Dalton and Cass come into this game with a 1-1 region record. So you do not want, there's a very short kick, and Cass has caught it. Cass is going to be down inside the Dalton territory. That's one of the drawbacks of those very short kicks is you're giving the opponent fantastic field position.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a planned deal or if that was Adrian doing it. But I'll be honest, that's giving them a little life that you just didn't need to give them, to me. But
no.
Now you put your defense in a tough position. It's 40 yards to a touchdown. But defense has done a real good job tonight. So, yep.
Cass is kind of with that I formation again on offense here, and they've had some success with this, but thankfully the Dalton defense has rose. Fumble on the plate. Dalton defense has rose the occasion every time.
Yeah, you got number
62 for Cass. His helmet come off, so he'll be going to the sidelines.
Him and looked like Peyton Starling kept, they were blocking downfield. Cass has done that a couple times, but it wasn't on him because the whistle hadn't got blown, so he didn't do anything wrong, but the helmet came off and he's got to come off the field.
Cass lost about 2 feet, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. Ball back to the Dalton 41.
The ball either is slippery or they are just not focused. They're just not having.
I think they're just totally now. They're just out of their game plan right now.
Yeah.
Cass with 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. McWhorter back in the shotgun now as he's going to hand off to Henderson. Great job, Jeff's on lock. Who else? Jeffson has had a career. Great job, Jeffson.
I'm watching the tackle, but, man, these tackles for Cass just keep on blocking downfield and throwing our linemen down.
3rd down and 10. The ball is on the 40.5-yard line. The Big Red defense has played such an incredible ball game tonight.
We're at 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
We are headed to the 4th after this play, probably, because it's 3rd down. Hopefully the Big Red can force a 4th down here. Cass with 3 receivers again to the top. We've got movement. 3rd and 10 just became 3rd and 15. That'll move the ball back to the 46, 45 and a half.
40 something and nothing.
Well, they're switching balls.
45.
45. Let's go with that.
I wonder, and this is just me wondering, Andy kind of got a little sideways a couple of games ago and had to sit out another. And I just wonder if Cass thought they could come in here and try to get in Dalton's head, because they've gotten in their own heads, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever the plan was, it has backfired. McWhorter drops back in the pocket. Now he's going to take off, and he's under pressure. Well, they're going to stand him up around the 45 as there's 2 or 3 red helmets around McWhorter. No time. We're going to the 4th quarter at Harmon Field. We'll be right back.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Right back here with you at the 4th quarter from Harmon Field. Mm-hmm. Dalton with a 35-7 lead on the Cass Colonels. Big Red is looking to go 2-1 in the region with a big date with the Calhoun Yellow Jackets coming to Harmon Field next Friday night. 4th down and about 14 for the Colonels.
Yeah, this game positions Dalton well for the last 2.
Yes. This same Cass team took the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes to overtime last week. And the Big Red has pretty much had their way with Cass. McWhorter is going to throw it out here, intended, and that's going to be a touchdown. Did he score?
Yep. Nope, they gave him a touchdown.
That was number
0.
Is that Sokovy?
Yep.
0 is Sokovy.
They gave him a touchdown. Yep.
That's going to make it 35-13.
Cass keeps their hopes alive. I mean,
on
number
a long
0,
4th down, they had to have that. It's like that first touchdown, who had good coverage.
Yeah, I mean, we're there to make the play.
There he is.
And if Bubba's a foot taller, I think he knocks that ball down.
Bubba says, hey, I've always wanted to be a foot taller. Number 43 for Cass, we do not have on the roster. There's a bad snap on the PAT, and that'll blow the play dead, so it's going to be 35-13 Dalton. 11:50 left to go in the ball game.
That helps. That helps. I mean, I'm never comfortable ever until I see like 3 minutes to go, and if we're still up 35-13 with 3 minutes to go, I might be a little comfortable. Because you just saw him throw a 50-yard pass and score in 10 seconds. I mean,
well, there's a reason why he's a D1 signee. I want to mention our cheerleaders as they work enormously hard throughout the summer, throughout the fall, for these cheerleader competitions, and they have a big one tomorrow. And we want to remember one of the cheerleaders who are on crutches, Caroline Hogshead. She will be cheering on her Lady Cats, even though she's on crutches and with a torn ligament and everything. So we do want to mention our cheerleaders. They work so hard. We also want to mention our Lady Cats softball team, as Coach Allie Kirby in her first year has led the Lady Cats to a spot in the 5A state playoffs. They will be playing at Cale High School Monday, I believe at 12 noon. They play a second game that day. We do not know what time yet. So hats off to the Lady Cat volleyball team, the Lady Cat softball team, our Dalton cheerleaders, that they have a big competition tomorrow. Wish them all the best of luck. This kickoff is going to be coming down to number 1, Bubba Tanner. Bubba is around his 20. He's at the 25, the 30. Bubba's at the 35, the 40. Bubba's going to be took out around midfield. Great kickoff return for Dalton. No flags. That's something you rarely see on a long kickoff return, is no flags, but there's no laundry on the field. Bubba, fantastic job, Curtis.
Yeah, that's the way to answer. I mean, Cass is they were down to the final nail was about to be driven, and then they hit a deep bomb and kind of keep themselves in it, and then Bubba says, you know what, I'll just take it. I'll just take it from here.
It's my turn now.
It's my turn.
So Dalton, 1st and 10 from midfield. Dalton with 2 receivers at the top. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Got Jeff Son as the H-back. This one's going to Adriel. Adriel's across midfield. Adriel's down to about the 45. That's a nice gain for Adriel on 1st down.
I've seen him multiple times tonight getting that hole and just kind of hop sideways about 3 yards, to be honest. I mean, he's just got such, stamina and moves. I mean, it's something to see from the perspective we get to see it from.
Adriel picked up about 6, so it's 2nd and 4. Ball down to the Cass 44-yard line.
Let that clock run.
Speaking of the clock, we got 11:06 left to go in your ball game.
No sense in snapping this ball under 10 seconds. Or not under 10 seconds. Let me rephrase that.
Dalton, 2 receivers at the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. 3 seconds on the play clock. Ball is going to Adriel Hernandez. Adriel has got himself, he got very close to a first with forward progress. He might be.
They took a little bit. I think he's a yard short.
He might be a foot-long hot dog short of the 1st down. 3rd and about 1 for Dalton. Ball's now down to the Cass 41.
I thought he was right there at it. It looked like it was a little closer than that, but all right, let that clock run. You don't have to snap this till under 10. Get the 1st down, you get another 2 or 3 minutes off the clock.
The clock is the clock is
our best friend.
Dalton's best friend. I could not get the brain, the mouth, and the heart all on the same page.
Almost had him again.
5 seconds on the play clock. Down to 2. Snap it. There we go. Adriel with the ball. Adriel has got him a good hole. Adriel with a 1st down run down inside the Cass 32-yard line. No flags. 1st down, Dalton.
There you go. That's exactly what you needed as a Catamount. You get up, you take your time, you let the play clock run. Official setting the ball.
Looks like Adriel got it down to the 32. 9:40 left on the clock.
I'd love to see the final stats for Adriel tonight. Has to be well over 200 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns.
He's going to sleep well. Adriel once again with the ball going around the left-hand side. Oh, woo! Adriel
Yeah, you don't like
Got his
this.
legs took out. Great sportsmanship by cast number 0, Sokovie White, the Georgia commit. Great sportsmanship as he helps Adriel up.
Yeah, because Adriel, the way he got hit.
Ooh, I don't like to see a tackle like that.
Yeah, those legs, you never know, and you don't want anything to happen.
We kind of need his legs.
We kind of need him and his abilities.
2nd and 8 as Adriel picked up 2. Ball's down to the 30. Cats need to get down to the 22 of Cass. We've got 8:42 left on the game clock. Dalton with 2 receivers at the bottom. Once again, Adriel Hernandez, your ball carrier, and Cass has done a great job.
But, hey, kudos to Adriel.
Adriel,
he didn't gain
Adriel
much,
at
but he
least
didn't lose anything.
Yeah, he kept going backwards. So 3rd down, 3rd and fairly long.
Yep. I mean, you're just taking the ability. I mean, no matter what Cass can do, you can only score so fast. So keeping this clock moving.
When you're taking the clock away from them, you're taking their hope away from them, because the clock's all the hope they got.
Almost got him again. That hard snap.
He did. He almost got him. Oh, my goodness.
What do you do here? You throw the ball, run the ball.
I think he's going to roll out in the pocket. He's going to throw it out here to Jeffson, be my guess.
Oh,
whoa, Jeffson, get you some of that. Woo!
Wow.
That up, baby, Jeffson.
I think he was probably 6 feet in the air, something like that. I mean,
he got the first down, baby. Touchdown. I'm getting all tore up here. Hey, first down, Dalton.
It's in the touchdown zone.
And as soon as we find out what the touchdown zone is, we'll be glad to let you know. Curtis is going to explain that to his students next week.
I hope they don't ever mention it.
The touchdown zone.
Let's just leave that one be.
I'm glad that was you, not me. I mess up enough myself.
When you're doing this stuff live, it just comes out. I don't have the brain.
All right, Adriel with the ball. Adriel
Sideways.
is somebody was holding on to his cleat, and that's about the only thing that was stopping him.
We'll take it. Oh,
2nd down.
Riley Souther's trying to shake some stuff off. He got a little.
Looks like Adriel gained 1, so it's 2nd and 9. The game clock is down to 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
I mean, we're 7 minutes. We're under 7. I don't think you could have played a better game as Dalton tonight. I mean, we've got a minute. We got 6:50 right now.
Well, considering the extracurricular stuff that Dalton has had to show composure not to fall victim to.
I mean, right now with this drive, I mean, this is exactly what you needed.
Yeah, we got all hands on deck going into next week now so far. Adriel, once again, it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, credit Coach Long on the last play to do a little toss to the tight end, a little pass to tight end. Ethan put the ball in the perfect position, and then Jeffson did the job to get the first down. But
Curtis 66, is that the Frayer?
That's Eric Frayer.
Eric Frayer, yeah, okay. He's done a really good job over there on that left side of that that offensive line.
Yeah, and he's
a good sized young man himself.
He is a good size. You know, I got him in class. I do, as always. But I'll be honest, his countenance, his demeanor is just very.
He's left tackle.
He is very level-headed young man. He don't say much. He's
done a good job. He's left tackle. That's a very important position on that line. All right, Ethan's going to drop back, and Ethan's going to take off. There's a Catamount as Bannon Phelan has lost his helmet. Pass was incomplete. That's 4th down.
All right, stops the clock, which is 5:42.
We're going to attempt a field goal because I see Adrian Gongora coming in.
Not a bad idea.
So let's see the distance on this. Asher is going to go down around the 26. So it's going to be a 36-yard field goal attempt for Ethan.
Adrian.
Who's our kicker?
Adrian Gongora.
Got all 20 names going through my head. Adrian Gongora getting ready for a 36-yard field goal.
Well, they snapped it quick.
And it looks, I think
it went right.
I think he missed it. Yep, he did. It was there, though. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Right back here with you from Harmon Field. Dalton up 35-13, 5:35 left to go in your ball game. Well, we've got a timeout on Dalton. Well, Curtis,
I think part of it was right there. I think part of it we weren't ready. Adriel coming on the field.
We have mentioned playoffs. I know it's week 8. But it is that time where we start talking about this stuff. Dalton with Calhoun coming in next week. Calhoun has lost to Cartersville. And then after Calhoun, we have, speaking of Cartersville, we have Cartersville. This game was so important coming into this. It definitely puts Cass behind the 8 ball now to get into the playoffs. But looks like your 4 playoff teams, Dalton, Calhoun, Cartersville, and it looks like Hiram will be one of those 4 also. We still got a few tune-up. We got some fine-tuning to go is what I'm trying to say as far as who's what seed. But this is a game that we knew, buddy, coming in. Dalton had to have it.
Yeah, this is one of those games that positions Dalton well. You don't ever want to give up on a game. So we're not conceding Calhoun. We're not conceding Cartersville.
No.
But it does give you a good position, a good seed. Cass is going to be 1 and 2 in the region. They've got to play Hiram, and they have to play Calhoun still, right? Because they lost to Cartersville last week.
Yes, they got to play
and they beat Woodland.
They do.
So they've got to play the 2 pretty good offenses. And
yes.
I mean, their defense is good, but, I mean, we've put up 35 tonight. So we've set ourselves up well if we can finish this 5:35 off.
McWhorter's throwing a long one out here. We got an interception. Number 1, Bubba Tanner with the pick.
No flags.
Number 1, Bubba Tanner.
All right, buddy.
Dalton is going to take over with 5:27 left to go in your ball game from Harmon Field.
I'll let you say it now, Darren. Go ahead.
The fat lady singing?
I think the fat lady is singing. I think that was the death nail that you put in the coffin. I mean, unless Dalton coughs it up here and just does some funny things.
Well,
I mean,
something weird happens.
You got to score 22 points.
I'm going to throw you under the bus if something happens here.
So I think Dalton, with that interception, hopefully has sealed the deal and is going to go in 2-1 facing Calhoun and Cartersville.
Calhoun will be coming to Harmon Field and will be going to Cartersville.
Now remember, Calhoun was down was up 17-0 to Cartersville.
Mm-hmm.
Cartersville and ended up losing, what was it, 21-17?
21-17.
So it's not like they're not beatable either. Cass went toe-to-toe with Cartersville. So we do not want to concede. And Dalton's defense is really good.
Right. I don't know that Adriel, did he even make it to the line of scrimmage or did he lose?
I think he lost a couple.
Let's get up, Adriel.
Yeah, let's get him up.
All right. It is, Adriel might have lost 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 12.
I think I'd let Bubba or somebody run for Adriel right now. I think he's good to go.
Bubba Tanner is coming in. Adriel's fine. He's coming off, but he deserves a breather.
Yeah, he does. They just tell him to go down.
Yep, he did.
Well, he needs to because we're losing the clock.
Right.
I mean, you're injured. You're obviously injured, so go down.
Right.
But back to our conversation.
We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Taylor Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Welcome back to Harmon Field as Adriel is okay. Hernandez looked like had some kind of leg issue trying to give him a little fit, but he's fine. 2nd and 12. Bubba Tanner on the ball. Bubba Tanner with the carry. And Bubba is going to gain maybe, I don't know.
3 or 4.
Maybe 3. It's going to be 3rd down and fairly long.
That's okay.
3rd and 9, it looks like.
Let that clock run and give it back to them and let them try to throw another deep bomb. But as I was about to say before we went to break, the conversation, Dalton struggled against Cedartown because late in the game, we just ran out of gas. I mean, they were
so big.
Very fast. And as far as they were running a play probably every 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Hiram did the same thing, and we were really, we had a good chance to go up on Hiram and made our own mistakes. So Hiram was
against Cedartown too.
But we also ran out of steam, right? At the end of the game, we just couldn't stop them. I don't know if Cartersville and Calhoun is going to do that. I don't know if they do an offense that goes that fast. So
we got a timeout on Dalton with 3:47 left to go in the game. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Here we are with you again at Harmon Field with 3:47 left to go in your ball game. Dalton facing a 3rd and 9 from their own 42-yard line. Ethan handed this one off to Adriel. Adriel's going to be – well, no, he's not going to be stopped.
Bubba.
Adriel – yeah, you're right, Bubba. Let's call him Bubba. Bubba Tanner has broken loose, and Bubba is going to be took down around the 15-yard line. He had nowhere to go. I thought it was a loss. All of a sudden, he busted out around this end, and look where he winds up. 1st down, Dalton.
I'm pretty sure I hear somebody in the corner.
Right there. I thought they had him right there.
And she's singing loud and clear.
Go, Bubba.
Bubba said, you know what? I can do it too. I can do this too.
Okay, he stepped out a little bit before we had originally put him down at, so the ball is on the Cass 28-yard line. 3:35 left to go in your ball game as Adriel is back in. Great job, Bubba Tanner. Dalton with 2 receivers at the bottom. Jeff Sunlock is your H-back. This one is missed handoff as Ethan's going to do a nice little slide there around the 30-yard line.
Smart play by Ethan.
He's going to be safe at second base. And that is going to be a 2nd down as Ethan will lose about 3 on that play. He went to hand off one side, and Adriel was on the other. In the South, we call that a busted play. 3:09 left to go in your ball game.
I've never played quarterback in this big of a capacity. I wonder what it would be like to turn around and you're trying to hand it off, and there's nobody there.
PANIC. Quick thinking. Do something. All right, they're on the same page this time as Adriel has busted it out. We got a flag on the play.
Going to be holding on Dalton.
Probably coming back.
Yep, that's okay. That's an extra down. That's more time off the clock. So
2:42, speaking of the clock. We got there's the infamous hold on Dalton.
We don't have to score. We just have to keep the ball.
Our guys are having a conversation down here with Cass. I just love to see good sportsmanship. I mean, these two have went at it a little bit tonight, but it's always good to see good sportsmanship be the ultimate thing. As you see the laughing going on, and who knows what they're talking about. What kind of car what was your first car?
All right, penalty declined. So where did Adriel get tackled at? It's not a bad idea by Cass because it's still 3rd and long.
27-yard line of Cass, and it's 3rd and 9, so Dalton needs to get down to the 18.
Time is not your friend.
2:38 to go in the ball game.
So Dalton's going to be 2-1 in the region. What is that, 6-2?
6-2 overall.
Overall. So you've guaranteed yourself a winning season,
Very
right?
good, very good season. Oh, we had that tonight when we won our 5th game. Ethan has kept this one, and Ethan has fumbled it, and talking about being in the right place at the right time. Kendricks London falls on it. So it's going to be 4th down.
Timeout, Cass.
Good call, Curtis. It is timeout on the Colonels. 2:13 left to go in your ball game. Well, my friend, we've got some college football tomorrow. Texas A&M is in Knoxville to take on the Vols.
Yep.
Vanderbilt is between the hedges.
Nope. I think we go to Vandy.
Do we?
Yep, we go to Vandy. The reason why I know that is I was going to go to this game.
Oh, okay. Lord of mercy, I thought it was at Georgia.
I think we play at 12, right?
Now, that part I do remember. It's 12 o'clock.
So
I believe Alabama plays Arkansas.
Yep. As the I don't know what his name is on the Facebook there, but the Bacon Bits, as he calls Arkansas.
Bacon Bits.
So it's Alabama and Bacon Bits.
I tell you, the A&M Tennessee game is going to be interesting. That's the 3:30. That's the 3:30 game.
Yep.
I forgot. South Carolina plays Florida.
I'm about to say there's got to be a big one for 7 o'clock games.
I'm not sure who Auburn plays or LSU. I'm not sure.
Might play each other.
Oh, Missouri's at Kentucky.
Okay, that's a big game.
That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, because
how does Kentucky rebound?
How does Kentucky rebound Missouri? How does Missouri rebound? They were undefeated.
Missouri's going to come in a bad mood.
Yep, and so is Kentucky, though.
Because they both teams Missouri especially felt like they had that game.
Oh, they're going to go for another field goal here.
Dalton is going to be attempting a 41-yard field goal. Adrian's definitely got the leg. Let's see what happens here. 41-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold. There's the kick. The kick looked like he made it. That's good. Great job. Adrian Gongora, 41-yard attempt. That's going to make it 38-13, Dalton, with 2:05 left to go in your ball game. Great kick on that, Curtis.
I love to see that because Adrian obviously has the talent. He just kicked a 41-yard field goal. But he's kind of had he just hasn't had that confidence and coming in and trying to get that confidence. And he had kicked some really good extra points, not having any issues. And then we missed the 37-yarder or whatever it was, 36, and he makes the 41. So great job by Adrian right there.
Got to update everybody in Facebook land.
So great job by the Dalton Catamounts tonight. They came in. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting 38-13.
No.
I was expecting honestly probably like a 21-17 last minute kind of thing. But luckily Dalton came out, and offensively Dalton has been good. We've shot ourselves in the foot a couple times in a couple of games, and that's really hurt us. But we are really talented offensive team, and then obviously the defense has been really strong. So we got Gongora for the kick here. See if he does one of those sky kicks. I think he kicks it to the 20.
Well, we're going to find out here, and that kick's going to go going out of bounds. So that's going to be a penalty.
That's fine.
Cass will get it on the 35-yard line.
Keep it away from number 0.
Penalty flag on the play. Illegal procedure called against Dalton.
Is there any other games in college you think you want to? Is there? I think Washington and Oregon. That's going to be a good game.
You know what? That's right. They do play.
Yeah, Washington, Oregon.
How many games can I record tomorrow?
Ohio State. I'm not sure who they're playing.
I'm not sure who Michigan plays.
I mean, I'm an SEC guy, so
yeah.
I love to
when
watch.
It gets outside the SEC, who does Texas play? You know. Who does Oklahoma play?
Yeah,
Oklahoma beat Texas.
Does Texas have a bounce back, you know? Ohio State, Purdue, Indiana, Michigan, so those are going to be
snooze fest.
You got UCLA, Washington State.
What time does the Oregon-Washington game go? What time is that? That should be like a 10 o'clock game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a later.
Yeah. After all the SEC games are off, then I can watch that one before I fall asleep. All righty. Cass with number 8. I'm going to have to get my roster back out. Number 8, let's call him Ja'Kiah Delgado.
Number 8, Ja'Kiah Delgado on the
Okay, 1:46 left to go from Harmon Field. Game 8 is almost in the books as McWhorter drops back. McWhorter is being pressured by Denzel Vasquez. Denzel and some guy named Jeff Son Locke.
Some guy.
Is he a new player for us?
I've not heard you call his name.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What, about a minute and a half?
My goodness. Third down. McWhorter lost quite a bit of real estate on that play. It's third down and about 17.
Dalton has played a complete game tonight.
They have.
I mean, even the touchdowns that Cass has had, it's just been a phenomenal play by their phenomenal star.
Dalton took Cass out of what they wanted to do. So you got to feel good about that, and they're still struggling to hold Dalton's defensive line out. Woo! Adriel Hernandez was like shot. No, it was Andy Atangana was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, and he
we got 55 seconds left to go in your ball game. Once again, next Friday night from Harmon Field, right here, the Calhoun Yellow Jackets will come into Harmon Field, and
I'm going to be honest.
Them and our Cats are going to get it on.
If Dalton plays like they played tonight, next week, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Dalton and Calhoun had a great game last year. Them and Calhoun have had a lot of nail-biters over the season. Of course, Calhoun is one of those perennial powers, regardless of what classification they're in. But that'll be an interesting ball game next Friday evening. Our Cats are going – well, they're holding Jeff – okay, they called it. They got it.
A sack.
Yeah.
Going to decline that penalty.
Yeah, Jeff's about lost his jersey on that one as number 8, Bannon Phelan, will end up getting a sack. But we've got a hold against Cass. 48 seconds left to go. Penalties declined. Dalton will take over on downs.
I'm assuming hopefully we'll go to the best formation there is.
We call it victory formation.
You know, did you watch that game, speaking of college football, last
week? Oh, my gosh. Miami and Georgia Tech. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, just at that level of competition, what were they, number 17 in the country?
Gosh.
How do you not victory formation that?
Oh.
Yeah.
As Brandon says, it's not over till it's over. But I thought that one was over.
And then you get the busted coverage in the defense. It was almost like destiny sometimes.
Oh, my goodness. You look at that, you're like, did they seriously just do that? And there it is. There it is, the victory formation. That is Ethan Long will take, and we're down to 40 seconds.
Oh, we don't even have to snap it.
Great job on the Big Red.
Nope, I think we got to snap it one more time. We're like 0.5 over or something.
Even though we're in black jerseys, black pants, black socks.
One more
helmets.
One more snap for the Big Red.
We've been looking forward to this snap all evening.
This is the one we've been looking for, right?
This is it. As the Cass Colonels, as Curtis mentioned, the Cass Colonels will fall to 1-2 in the region. The Big Red will advance to 2-1. That's going to be your ball game from Harmon Field. Dalton is going to win the game 38-13 over the Cass Colonels. Next Friday night, the Calhoun Yellow Jackets come into Harmon Field. On behalf of Brandon Brown and Curtis Carson, my name is LaDarren Edgman. We will see you next Friday night. Go Big Red, and good night, everybody.